Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Let's see what is going on. All right, we got divine timing showing up. You know what I'm feeling? I'm feeling like an irritation. I don't know if someone is like really feeling irritated right now, especially seeing divine timing. It's just like I really got irritated when I saw timing, because it feels like that's all that it is. Timing, 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 divine timing. And someone is like tired of waiting and tired of trying. I don't know, I just really felt irritated as I was prepping for this reading. So I don't know, someone must feel irritated because it says ease and grace. So I feel like having a hard time because look, divine timing, having to wait, but it's like constantly being told and constantly having to wait. Oh, we got spiritual growth. So here it is. Whatever it is that's happening, it looks like it's happening for spiritual growth. It's like it says joy and contentment. So I'm going to tell you what I'm picking up here. Oh, I'm picking up a couple of different things too. The first thing that I'm picking up with the joy and contentment, it's like even though you may not be happy where you're at right now, it's like you're being challenged to still, despite what you're experiencing, to find some sort of joy and or have some sort of contentment in the process. And it requires doing the work. It says do the work. So I feel like here someone may be having a hard time doing the work because they feel like they've done the work and still nothing is happening. Is what I'm picking up with that energy. Let's go a little bit further, because I'm gonna tell you this, Cancers. I'm gonna tell you this. It is harder for you. You know why it's harder for you, or whoever this reading is for, because this isn't going to be for everyone, because some of you are doing the work, so that would mean this isn't probably your reading, right? Or at least that particular part isn't. However, it is harder for someone like you because you are meant to be a leader. It says, become a leader in the situation, speak and act with authority, set your boundaries and know your limits. So the position, because this is a chair and it says here superior, this is a chair. You're meant to sit in this particular chair. So of course, it's like, you know how doctors, if you want to be a doctor, you got to go to school. You can't just go to high school. You got to go to college and then you got to go to med school, right? And that's what this is like for you. You can't just stop at high school. You have to have extra. There has to be extra growth. That's why it's divine timing. And you're thinking like, okay, it's taking a long time, because the work that you're meant to do, it's going to require a lot. And the preparation for it requires a lot. And even though I know that does not sound good, that's what I'm getting here. It even says here forgiveness and understanding. Because I know some of you may be tired and you're ready for change. But I feel like with this energy that's showing up, do the work, because maybe you've gotten tired and you're ready to give up. But it's like, do the work. Let's see. I don't know. I just feel like whoever I'm reading for, I understand. I'm just going to say that. I can get why you're tired. But also, again, looking at the chair and your position, see, even right here, inner warrior. You're like some sort of warrior. Channel your inner strength to subdue and subtly control the issues at hand. Trust your power. That's what I'm saying. There's something about who you are. You're like some sort of warrior And you're meant to sit on some sort of throne, some sort of leadership. This could even be, you being some sort of entrepreneur or being a leader in your field. Let's see. I'm seeing here true love, and then I'm seeing here life path 9. I feel like, what I'm getting here with you all? I feel like there's something that happened around the heart chakra. Because these 1, 2, 3 cards, there's something that's being lit up around the heart and chest area. So I feel like and then I just saw true love. I feel like something must have wore you out when it came to love. Because I'm seeing you as being someone wise, but also someone that's giving. And someone that's prone to rescuing people. And I feel like, if anything, that is what has drained you. And there's a need to do the work in this particular reading, because it's not limited to healing and forgiveness. But at least what's coming up right now, I feel like your love life, or just like love and relationships in general, rescuing partners and or people and giving, I feel like that's what's actually drained you. And you may be feeling like giving up or just tired. Let me see. Tell me about the viewer's energy for do the work. See, hard work. Oh, right? Look at that. Hard work. It says hard work to unlock your potential. Things in life, didn't I just say it's not easy for you? Things in life won't come easy. Learning the value of hard work. And even right here, it says do the work. So there's something that you're supposed to do. And it's not limited to forgiveness and healing from whatever emotional painful experience, but there is something physical that you're supposed to be doing also. And I told you, it's not easy for someone like you. See, look, born with good luck. But the thing about it though, if you do the work, you got good luck. It's like whatever you touch is going to be prosperous. It says things come naturally and effortlessly, more likely to get lucky in life. So this is saying, yes, it's going to be hard work for you, but the hard work is going to pay off for someone like you. And it's because of who you are. Because we saw that you're wise. We saw that you're someone that is, a giving, humble, wise person. There's something about you. That's why you're fitted to sit here on this throne. And even right here, inner warrior. It says, trust your power. There's something about you and what you bring to this seat that's needed. So that's why if you do it, two things are true. Is it going to require work? Yes. Will you be successful? Absolutely. You just got to do it. You've let certain relationships and situationships drain you, and there could be some resentment with this forgiveness and understanding. Someone may be feeling some resentment, so joy and contentment has been lost. But it's part of, at the center of this is spiritual growth. And even right here, solitude will be your greatest ally. Living a meaningful life as a loner, the road to success will be lonely. But you're not by yourself. Look at this. Does she look like she by herself in this picture? That's the thing. You're not even by yourself. Look at what's backing you. That's why you got success. Because, and even right here, these are angels that are sitting here on the board. You got angels rooting you on, backing you, hoping you will get back up and not give up. Even again, loner. You're someone that's intelligent, intuitive. I feel like analytical. Well, it says analytical, but I feel like that analytical, there's something about your mind. And I'm not talking about, it says here a brilliant mind, a unique view. There is something about your mind and your intuition. Because as I'm looking at this card, I'm also looking at intuition and downloads. Okay, now I know what it is. You have some sort of, there's some sort of knowledge that you can tap into that you may not even be aware of if you just ask. Because even right here it says harmony, and I knew it, harmony and resolution. But look what's next, angelic protection. And then we got here healing energy. Take charge and action. I'm telling you, there's something about the energy that's going on around you. If only you ask, because it's like they're rooting you on, but just ask and you will get some sort of download intuitively. Intuition, download, right? That will give you the resolution if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling challenged. And you have a fierce backing behind you. That's why it may look like luck. And the reason why it looks like luck is because of the protection that's behind you. But you still got to do the work. You still have to do the work. But once you do it, like I said, it's going to pay off. So you're in limbo because we got here between worlds. You're in limbo. It's like whatever it is in the past, it's like it's I wouldn't say necessarily it's faded away, but I feel like you're done with certain things that you've experienced in the past. And so it's like in that middle ground because you don't know what's next for you. You don't know how things are going to unfold. You don't know how to move forward, which is why I'm saying you have some sort of unique mind and you're tapped into some sort of unique power, like some sort of, it even says here between worlds. So I feel like you're someone that's here on earth but also connected to a spiritual world, because we're seeing all these angels here, this protection, healing energies even around you. But it's like they're just wanting you, it's like they're just wanting you to just take action, take charge and do it and watch what happens. All right, anything else for you? We got envy. Ooh, envy, envy, envy. It says a life with not many to no friends. Use discernment in friendships. It looks like here you are someone that repeatedly encounters envy in life. Some of you, I'm even picking up like even family members. Like you would, it says friendships, but I immediately picked up on even family members being envious of you. That's why it's been a lonely road. Because some of you have not many to no friends. And even right here, she's sitting here by herself. It's like, who's encouraging and supporting you? And that's why some of you may be feeling tired, because it's been hard. What energy is the viewer in? Yep, the Four of Cups, not happy. You're not happy at all. Some of you may even be feeling miserable with this Four of Cups coming in. Yep, some of you may be feeling sorry for yourself. Because it looks like here, for some reason, I'm picking up with this Four of Cups some previous stuff that did not work out and you're having a hard time moving on from it. It's like opportunities that did not come to fruition, things that you were hoping for that didn't happen. And it's like it's hard to move on and believe if you get back up and try again, it's going to be any different. The star, see, faith, hopeless. The star card is in reverse. You're losing faith. You're feeling hopeless. You may even be feeling like, why even bother? Why even try? The Queen of Swords. There could be some resentment, some bitterness over what you've lost, over what hasn't happened for you. What are the outside influences? The Nine of Wands is the outside influence. No wonder. You've been through a lot. That's why it's like, I can see the spiritual growth in this, but I can also see where you feel defeated and exhausted, because the wounded warrior is coming in. And even right here, we got an inner warrior, but you're someone that's a warrior that's wounded. And typically you see the 9 wands, the wands, all 9 of them are standing up, but in this picture, they're not standing up. So this is making me feel like how you're viewing it from your position is that you have not been successful. It's like you've been knocked down and constantly knocked down and not having been able to recover. So no wonder you're feeling defeated, and it's like, why even bother? But it says channel your inner strength. Trust your power. It says to subdue and subtly control the issue at hand. There's something about you having to channel that inner strength. It's like, the thing that I can just tell you guys is like, you're just being called to give it one more. Take this cup. Take this cup. And the thing about this particular cup, it feels like this cup is coming from someone. So this cup is going to be different. Yeah, take charge and take action. This particular cup is going to be different. I'm going to see, cut the cords. And look, holy love. See, now I see what this is. That's the cup. This 4th cup is going to be different. It's a cup of holy love. But you're having problem with trusting, because trust the universe is in reverse. You've lost hope. And you're having a hard time cutting the cord from what you've gone through. Because what you've gone through is coloring your experience right now. You know you can't go back to the old way of being, but it's still there with you because you're still bruised and wounded from what you experienced. So of course, all right, let's see. Yeah, of course you're having a hard time. The outside influence is that you've dealt with so many outside influences that you felt like you haven't even been able to recover. You feel like you don't even have the strength. You're exhausted and tired. I'm going to tell you this. Again, this reading is not going to be for everyone. I feel like this reading is for someone who really has had it very hard and life has been nothing but difficult for you. However, you're being challenged to continue to go. Do not give up and do not stop. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to be worth it for whoever this particular reading is for. I'm going to see, let's get an advice and then I'll see what's next for you. It says surrender to effortless. Okay, so maybe here it is. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow. And didn't I say at the top of the reading about finding joy and contentment even when things are not looking the greatest? Because maybe you could have been trying so hard. Even in relationships, we talked about that briefly, being someone that's always giving and rescuing people, even needing to pull back on that so you're not upset later on. It's like meet people where they meet you. Stop giving so much. Let's see what else. Yep, surrender comparison with other people. Talking as a result of talking about people. It says keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strength, attractiveness, and power. And look, surrender to play. It says take a break from overthinking the goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. So there's a need to play in order to rejuvenate your energy because it's exhausted and tired. And you've been pushing so hard and feeling exhausted. It's like take a break. And yes, surrender to your full power. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. And this takes me back to, where's that picture at? Look, see? Look at this wolf right here. Look at this. Don't look at these pictures here. You got the lone wolf, and then you got here this lion right here. This tiger or lion. But nevertheless, this bear, like there's something here about you being more powerful than you realize. That's why they're saying surrender to your inner strength, because you are actually more powerful than you realize. Because it's like you're still standing. Whatever was sent your way, you're still standing. But you're just tired. So in the midst of being tired, take time to have fun. Surrender to effortless. Anything else the viewer needs to surrender to? See, people pleasing. And didn't I say, and look, this says here prayer. And didn't I say that too? I was telling you guys, ask for help. But look, people pleasing, giving more than you're receiving. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. And then it says here, surrender to prayer. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from the heart, because some of you may say, oh, well, I prayed, or oh, I did this, but really pray from the heart. There's a difference. It says you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. That's why I say you may look like you're by yourself, but you're not by yourself. Even right here, it says angelic protection. That's why it says even though, things have been sent your way, you're still standing. They can't nothing really touch you like that because of the protection and the backing that you have. So it's like, how sometimes people could be worried about something happening. Whoever this reading is for, I don't feel like that's you. That's why it even says here, lucky star, because no matter what comes your way, you still stand. You're still standing. And look, surrender to success. You are ready to experience abundance. Don't look at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. And that's what I was talking about with that Four of Cups. Previous roadblocks you've been looking at. You guys got some sort of holy love coming in. Because remember I said this next cup isn't going to, it's going to be different. This next cup coming your way. What's next for the viewer? It's going to be different, this next cup. This next situation, this next job, this next relationship. Everything, because you're in between worlds right now. So this next world is going to be completely different. What's next? Somebody is coming in. That's what's next. Somebody is about to come reveal how they feel about you. Seven of Swords. This is someone that was hiding. What's next is someone actually professing their feelings for you. That is what's next. I told you this cup is going to be different. Look, they're coming in with the cup. Love. This cup that's coming your way is going to be different. You ain't going to even see it coming. They coming in and you're not going to even see it. This is someone that's been watching you the whole time. All right, that's my cue to go. They're starting to get noisy outside. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.